Hello yugioh, it's Emma Blue Eyes 10 here with the Blue Eyes Chaos Dragons deck profile. This is an online version only. I don't plan to build this in real life at this current time or anything, but I do hope you guys enjoy. There have been quite a few changes since I last played with this deck and everything, and well, here we go. Start off with, of course, favourite monster in the game, one Blue Eye Shining Dragon. Main aim is to try and get this card out, but with all the chaos elements and everything, she probably won't be as strong as she usually is, but still, trying to get her out is a lot of fun. Next we have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, because it's 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then we have 2 White Stone of Legend. I did want to run 3, but I didn't have room, and 2's more than adequate anyway in order to get out your Blue Eye, get the Blue Eyes out from the deck and everything, and it's a level 1 tuner as well. Then we have 2 Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Same reason as White Stone, wanted to run 3 but I didn't have room, and 2 is more than adequate to get out the Blue Eyes from the hand, deck or graveyard depending as well. Next we have 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. I don't really need to explain that card. Then we have 1 Dark Arm Dragon, because we do have quite a few darks in the deck. First Engine of the Chaos, we have 1 Light Pulsar Dragon, and when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, it can resurrect a level 5 or higher dark type dragon monster in the graveyard. So main target would be Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, but it could also be Dark Flare Dragon depending on the situation. Next element of the chaos aspect is Dark Flare Dragon. You can send a dragon type monster from the hand and deck to the graveyard to target 1 card in either player's graveyard and banish that target. Great for thinning out the deck and getting certain dragons you need into the graveyard to do combos. Also brilliant for getting rid of problem cards that are in the graveyard, or if you want to banish your own cards for certain reasons such as Eclipse Wyvern and everything, then this card can do it for you. Then we have 1 Eclipse Wyvern. When this card is sent to the graveyard, banish a level 7 or higher light or dark type monster from your deck. If this card then itself is banished, you can add that target to your hand. So brilliant for getting rid of certain cards you don't want to dead draw into, for example Blue Eyes Shining, Dark Arm Dragon, even Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon to some extent. That way you don't dead draw into anything, and you can add it to your hand when you get the chance to, of course, banish this card from the graveyard and everything. Next we have 1 Divine Dragon Apocalypse. I was running 2 before, I believe, but I've gone down to 1 because I think 1's more than adequate sometimes. Then 1 Exploder Dragon, just because it is a nasty little surprise for the opponent. 1 Honest, because I am running a lot of light monsters, of course. Then we have 2 Effect Veiler in order to stop opponent effects going off. We have 2 Plague Spreader Zombie, which is my level 2 tuner. Return 1 card from your hand to the top of the deck, especially summon this card from the graveyard. It's banished, however, if it leaves the field. Then we have 3 Tour Guide from the Underworld in order to XYZ with, and it's a dark type monster anyway, so it's great for fueling the Chaos Engine. For spell cards now, we have 1 Allure of Darkness for draw power, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Burial from a Different Dimension. Because I use a lot of chaos or banish effects and everything, this is brilliant for getting back certain monsters if I need to do combos, or even bringing back the Blue Eyes for any effects and that I want to go off, etc, etc. 1 Dragon's Mirror for the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Fusion, of course. 3 Dragon's Shrine, sorry. I was running Upstart Goblin, as you've seen in the previous duel video, but I was actually struggling by not having a lot of ways to get my dragons into the graveyard, so I've gone back to running 3 Dragon's Shrine. Just maximum effect, especially when used with Blue Eyes, means I can thin the deck out incredibly well and get a lot of chaos effects and aspects going off, no problem, especially when I play this card. Next we have 3 Forbidden Lance to protect the dragons from spells and trap cards, because they are quite vulnerable to that sort of thing. And then for trap cards I've got 2 Mirror Force, because again it's 2 Mirror Force, I really don't need to explain it. 1 Torrential Tribute in case I need to, of course, wipe out the field, and then we've got 1 Call of the Haunted as a generic resurrection card. For the extra deck now, we have 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, got 1 Star Eater. Main way to get into this is either Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon with a level 1 tuner, so that's White Stone of Legend, or I could use Plague Spreader Zombie with my Azure Eyes, or even use Trident Dragon with White Stone depending on the situation. Then we've got 1 Trident Dragon, just to, of course, like do OTKs depending on the situation. Got 2 Azure Eyes in order to resurrect my Blue Eyes from the graveyard, and also to protect the dragons in general when it's summoned. 1 Scrap Dragon for getting rid of problem cards on the field. 1 Stardust Dragon to protect the dragons. 1 Black Rose Dragon to reset the field. one Iron Chain Dragon. Actually, I don't know why Iron Chain Dragon's in there. Sorry, I'll just take that out for a second. I'll just replace that with something else if you give me a moment. Moonlight. Ah, there we go. That's the... I actually forgot I was wanting to add this in, so I'm terribly sorry about that, guys. There you go. One Moonlight Rose Dragon as a compulsory evacuation device built into a monster if the opponent decides to summon a level 5 or higher monster onto the field. So yeah, it's only available in the OCG at the moment, and it's not legal yet in the TCG, or at least in the UK, but I do plan to get a couple of copies of this card because I think it's awesome. As I was saying, one Black Rose Dragon to reset the field and everything as well. For Exceeds, I've got one Galaxy-sized Tachyon Dragon, which is sort of a mini skill drain and multiple attacker. One Hieratic Sun Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis for singularity destruction and controlling the field. Got one Thunder End Dragon in here because being able to get rid of all monsters that are on the field is brilliant. It's a dark hole built into a monster. Can help out with chaos aspect if I need certain monsters in the graveyard to get combos going as well. Got one Utopia for stall tactics. One number 17 Leviathan Dragon is a 3000 attack beater when it gets its materials detached. And then one Levier the Sea Dragon to return any level 4 or lower banished monsters back to my side of the field. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. So this is the Blue Eyes Chaos Dragons deck profile, only available online at this current time. I hope you enjoyed. We'll get some more duels of this deck in action as well, along with all the other decks. And take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye now!